A Hillsborough County roofing company is taking some heat tonight.
A second customer of Brandon-based Platinum Roofing reached out to Better Call Behnken for help because they forked over their insurance money for a new roof, and months later, they've only received broken promises. Consumer investigator Shannon Behnken joins us live in studio. Shannon?
Keith Stacey, last week I told you about a Manatee County woman who paid over $8,000 in March and doesn't even have a permit. Well, the man you're about to meet saw my story and called me to say he paid $10,000 in January and also doesn't have a roof.
The one thing that you've got to have no matter what is a place to live.
Like most of us, Tim Smith's biggest asset is his home. In the fall, he realized that a June hailstorm shown here on his home video damaged his roof. His insurance company sent $10,000 of a $15,000 settlement, and in January, he paid that to Platinum Roofing.
I was told they should be able to get started by the end of January, 1st of February.
And that didn't happen?
No.
And then what?
Then I was told they should be able to start by the middle of February.
And that didn't happen?
That didn't happen. From there on, every week or so, I got more excuses. I was told a couple times that the building permits were in, then I was told that the building permits were not in. I was told that the materials had been ordered at least half a dozen times. The materials had never showed up.
Now he says no one responds to his messages, and Platinum Roofing's office abruptly closed with no forwarding information. Do you feel like you've been taken advantage of?
Absolutely. And I feel like I'm not the only one.
He found that to be true when he saw my story on Audrey Chatfield in Manatee County.
On the contract, it said it would start the roofing at 30 days after the permit was pulled. So the permit has not been pulled.
I dug up state records that show the company's workers' compensation insurance expired January 1st, 2024, meaning they can't pull permits. When I reached company owner Nick Jackson by text message about Audrey's roof, he promised a refund by the end of the week. That didn't happen, and now my text messages go unanswered.
No sense in getting that repaired till we get the roof repaired.
Back at Tim's house, his roof is leaking, and he says his insurance company won't release more money until he spends the 10 grand on his roof.
No, you don't want to have to get a loan for something you've already been paid for.
Tim says he's filed complaints with both the Hillsborough and Polk County sheriff's offices.
And they're sitting there lying to you back and forth after they took $10,000 of my money. That's fraud.
I have sent repeated messages this week to Nick Jackson, the owner of Platinum Roofing, and he has not responded. Both Tim and Audrey also filed complaints with the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, which oversees licensed professionals. Tim showed me a letter that he received from DBPR that shows that the office is investigating his complaint against the license holder for Platinum Roofing, and his name is Willie Solis. He's a certified roofing contractor who lives in Texas.
Wow, what a tangled web. So I'm wondering, Shannon, what does law enforcement have to say? Because they're not seeing anything for this money at this point.
Right, and that's often the difference between civil and criminal, as we've reported many times through the years. So I reached out to law enforcement. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office has talked with both of these customers and another homeowner in Fort Myers. The Sheriff's Office tells me that they want any customer who paid and received nothing to call them, no matter where you live. Meanwhile, the Polk County Sheriff's Office is looking into this complaint now as well.
So this guy Nick and this other cat Willie in Texas, both are on the hook.
Yes, it goes back to Nick, who's the owner, and Willie, who is the license holder. That's right.
Well, thank you, Shannon. If you have a problem that needs solving, you better call Behnken. The telephone number 1-855-BEHNKEN, or you can reach her on Facebook at WFLA Shannon.